Hey, how you going? Thought I'd bring you along for a drive with me this afternoon. I'm heading down to the 12 Apostles, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to camp in the car for the night, and I'm hoping to catch the lunar eclipse tonight. I don't know, it's going to be a tough one. There's a bit of cloud around. It is supposed to clear, but you never know with these weather reports whether they're going to be right. So fingers crossed, I'm going to be able to have some clear skies about 3:30 in the morning to be able to capture this eclipse. So I'm heading down to the 12 Apostles. I should be there around about sunset time. That'll give me time to be able to check with my PhotoPills app to make sure I can line the moon up with the 12 Apostles like I want to, and also if it's going to be any sort of a good sunset to take photos, I'll be able to do that as well. So fingers crossed that I'm going to be able to capture the shot that I have in mind, and I thought I'd just bring you guys along with me and let's see how we go. Okay, so it's all looking pretty cool from here. I've stopped off at a spot called the Baker's Oven. I'm just waiting for this sun up here to come back from behind this cloud. But I don't know if you can see from here, those clouds out there, really, really cool. Almost like a rainbow behind the Baker's Oven that's down here. So I thought I'd stop here for the sunset. I'd stop here and I'll try and take a couple of shots before I head down to the 12 Apostles. I've got so many shots at the 12 Apostles, and looking back over the 12 Apostles, it's actually looking quite clear now. So it's really good for this lunar eclipse that I'm hoping to capture later. I just got to hope it sticks around for quite a few more hours yet. But I'm going to grab my camera and I'll set up and see if I can get a shot here. Okay, so I've got a composition set up, just waiting for that light to hit the rock again. I'll show you my composition here. So this is my shot here. Hopefully you can see that okay. Just the storm clouds up the back there, and just a nice reflection behind the rock of the clouds on the water. I just got some of this little shrubs here in the foreground that when the light hits that, it's going to light up as well. So I'm just waiting now, just waiting to hopefully get this little shot, and then I'll head down to the 12 Apostles and line up these shots for tonight for the lunar eclipse. So if this shot turns out any good, I'll stick it up on the screen now. Okay, so I've made it here in plenty of time. There's a few cars here in the car park. I suspect that they'll disappear after the sun's gone down, which shouldn't be too much longer. So I'm going to head out now to the viewing platform, use my PhotoPills app to try and make sure the moon's going to be where I want it to be. And then probably just going to chill out in the car for a little while. Probably stream some YouTube or Netflix or something like that to pass the time before I have a nap, before then getting up at stupid o'clock to try and capture this lunar eclipse. So yeah, let's go. Oh, good morning. The conditions aren't looking as promising as they were before I went to sleep, so well, I'm still going to go down. All I need is a gap in the clouds to allow the moon to come through at 3:30, or between 3:30 and about 4 o'clock, 4:30 maybe. I'll be able to capture the moon in the eclipse state. So I'm just going to head down here now to the apostles, and I'll get set up and just wait it out for a couple of hours and see how I go. So we'll touch base once I've set up, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I've set up both my tripods. One, I've got my 50 to 400mm lens on, hoping to be able to get a shot at about 50 mils from here. Ideally, I would have liked to have been down on the Gibson Steps beach, but that's closed at the moment. So at this vantage point, it's hard to get a shot of the night sky so high up with the moon and something in the foreground. So I've just got the apostles lined up at about 35mm on my second camera and 50mm on my first camera. So I'll spin you around and show you the back of the camera, just show you what I've taken as a first shot, and then as the moon comes down and it starts going through its phases, I'll take a few extra shots as the night goes on. So that's just a simple composition, just the rocks and the beach flowing down. And then hopefully the moon will come down to about here in the shot. That's ideal for this one. And I'll show you the setup I've got for the 35mm shot. And I'm hoping these clouds stay away, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come in by the time it gets to the full eclipse, but hopefully there'll be a gap in the clouds and we'll be able to capture it anyway. Fingers crossed. So this is the second shot I've got. Where's the button? There we go. So you can see the beach rolling down and the 12 apostles just here. The moon was just up here when I took this shot. Being a full moon, I've been able to get a very clean shot for the foreground. You can see the moon just up here. It's starting to go through the phases now. So once it gets to about half phase, I'll take a shot. I've got that one at half phase, then full phase, then half phase out. That's my plan. Okay, so I thought that was going to be it. That just completely clouded in, and I was taking some shots at 400mm through the clouds. The clouds have cleared again now, so I'll set a time lapse up with my second camera. Capture a shot every couple of minutes, so I can get the phase of the moon as it comes down. And what I'll do is I'll use these shots I've got from my 400mm to put into that photo to make a like a time blend photo of the moon coming down, changing through its phases. So hopefully it stays clear enough to get out of the phase, and yeah, it's almost a total eclipse now, so it's looking pretty awesome. I'll check back in soon. Okay, so that was a successful shoot, I think. I was a bit worried. There was some clouds come through and I had to stop shooting at a couple of times, but luckily it was just intermittent, so it was only a few minutes and then it cleared up again. It was kind of windy down there. I was only in the snow a couple of weeks ago, and I'm colder now than I was at the snow, so it can get cold down here on the ocean, particularly if it's coming off the water. So I've got the photos that I need to be able to put this shot together. It'll be a composite shot, and what I've done is I've taken a photo early on in the night when the full moon was out to be able to get enough light in the foreground to have a nice clean and bright foreground to be able to distinguish what's there with the apostles and the water and the cliffs and all that sort of thing. And then I've taken the photos throughout the night, every 5 minutes, so I can track the trajectory of the moon and to where it's going to be in the sky, so I can make this photo as realistic as it could be. And I've got, with another lens or another camera, I've taken different phases of the moon throughout the night. So I'll be able to composite this together and have a few phases of the moon tracking through the scene the way it actually happened tonight. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I really appreciate all the comments and that I get on my photos, on my YouTube videos and all that sort of thing. So please like and subscribe. Let me know if you like my photos. You can check me out on Facebook at Craig Richards Photography, or on Instagram at Craig_Richards_photography. I also have a website, craigrichards.net, where I sell prints. I also sell tripods and some filters from Nissi as well. So if you're interested in any of those, give me a bell and I can sort you out with those as well. So anyway, if the shot turns out any good, here it is now.